you're coming with me.
Oh boy, Neo-Gensokyo 0. He's gonna get this one eventually. I got it from Random Now. Of the jam games, I'm pretty sure it's one of the more well-known ones. I also think it's like pretty decently long, so yeah. Am I not in the window? Did they make a really loud Windows noise I'm gonna have to cut out? Probably. Who knows? Alright. Normal, because I'm not good at video games. Oh, hello, Sanae, can you hear me? Wait, Reimu, where are you? Wait, when did we get separated? Thank God neither of these characters have stupid voices that I do. Yeah, went on ahead. I'm in a bit of a pickle here. Tell you what, if you can get me out of this laser cage, I'll take you out for a date anywhere you want on me. Reimu, you can't afford food. Seriously? No, yeah, you're right. I can't spend that much at once. Maybe we can go halfsies. 30-70 maybe? No, that's not what I'm talking about. You really got yourself caught? Alright, sure, I'll be there ASAP. You better remember that reward. Hey, no promise, baby. Hurry. Again. Nobody uses these streets. I should be able to get a target building without trouble here. Hold on, Reimu. I'm almost there. Just as long as there aren't any complications. That's a complication. Did I jinx it? I jinxed it, didn't I? Hey. Hey. Alright. Dash. Then hit. Alright, this is I gotta mash the keyboard button, and my keyboard is loud, so, you know, sorry. Okay, going to that. Okay. Alright. Z. Maizaku Tea House. Yes. Alright, so here's the thing. When I got this game at random, I was considering not picking it because, I had an idea. You know, remember how I did that intro thing? How I do make intros sometimes? Dodge through X or B. Yes. Do I have to go through when they're shooting? Nope. Do I go this way? Where do I go? I feel like I'm supposed to go that way, but I can't go through there. Interesting. Dead. Oh! Am I supposed to do it a couple times? Oh, there's a check mark there. Okay, I get it. Alright, took me longer to figure that out than it should have. You know, you die if you can. Alright, so I make dumb intros for videos sometimes. I had an idea of one to do for this game that, I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to do because it would require a lot of effort. But you know, maybe I will. It would be Robert Top. That would be the joke. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. I'll just do it like a really quick version of it. I don't know. Robo Kadama. So, yeah, I think this game is decently long by jam game standards, but I don't think it's like super duper long. I think like here it is, the building where Reimu was captured and where the weapon is. I should stay on my guard. I think the playthrough I saw of it that was like multiple hours long was only that long because like they were trying to beat it on the highest difficulty and it took them a while. What a foreboding entryway. Talk about inhospitable. Clearly they weren't counting on having guests. Well, too bad for them, right? Oh, I gotta do this again. Did I just kill them this time? Okay. I thought I had to dodge through the bullets again like last time. Anyways, this is Touhou, but it's in the future. But really a long, long time ago. When there were shrine maidens, and they got into fights using... They're still using paper sticks. Very sharp paper, you see. Cut through metal. That just kind of blocked yourself off there, didn't it? So... I think it's only Z and X, the only buttons I do on here, so I don't think I'm missing anything. Oh, you're one of those enemies. Those cannon, shoot giant thing enemies that exist, but I can't think of a single example from a different game. Just know they exist. Game that takes place in the future, so it has a bunch of futuristic sounding music. It's probably a genre that exists in a lot of games, but the only one I can think of is from the future world from Plants vs. Zombies 2. $25 combo. Oh, Alice, it's a real relief to see you. Another agent here. Listen, Reimu is... Wait, you were the one behind all those doll bots? I knew there was something fishy about all this. Ahem, ex-agent, actually. What? Oh, no. Alright, but this job pays way more than any of that not-for-profit nonsense ever did. I guess I see what you mean. Even us elites don't get great benefits. Wait, that's not the problem here. Actually, forget the ethics debate. Is that a VR headset you're wearing? How can you see through that? I have no need for my own eyes. With this technology, the doll bots are my eyes. Plus, the headset has like sensors and stuff. Pretty high technical. And maybe a tiny built-in camera or two. Anyway, I'm afraid I'll have to take you out just like I did with Reimu. Get ready for a real puppet show. Bring it on, Turncoat. Right, the boss music for this is like really good, isn't it? Did it ever end up getting posted anywhere? Ow. As you know, you always take out the boss, or the entrant before you take on the boss, yes? I remember I didn't used to do that when I was a wee lad who was slightly worse at video games than I am now. And then one time I was playing Star Wars The Old Republic. I was trying to do one of those missions that you're not supposed to do by yourself, but I tried to do it anyway. And then I kept losing because you're not supposed to do the missions by yourself. And then at one point my dad was like, you know, you're supposed to like fight the weaker guys before you try to fight the boss, right? Because then every time you're trying to fight the boss, you get hit by the other enemies. I'm like, you know, that makes sense. I don't think I ever ended up beating that mission anyway. I'm gonna shut up and listen to the music. Don't die first! Okay, she attacks twice. Hey, what you got there? What got there? Ow. Ah! Oh. That wasn't great of me, but it's normal mode, so I can face tank it anyway. Oh wow, you got me good. Hey Sanae, your girlfriend is alive. She's just locked up in the next room. Yeah, I know, she was very vocal with telling me all about it. But question, if you're working with Neo-Underworld and their weapon of mass destruction, why would they let you leave trespassers alive? I'm not sure. I wasn't briefed on the details. Even I don't know what their goals are, or what they're using that so-called weapon for. Cat. Just get going already. You and I both know Reimu can get... how Reimu can get if you keep her waiting. Yeah, I got it. Wait, before I go, can you call off any doll bots up ahead? Sorry, getting beat by you in person is one thing, but I've still got a job to get paid for, don't I? And someone to protect. Well, you beat me enough. You've beat enough of them by this point, and I'm sure you can handle a few more. And on that note... well, shoot. Nothing I can't do. I'm gonna, like, hit people with a stick. Reimu! Hey, you made it, my hero, seriously. Hold on a second, I'll look for a switch or something to shut this cage off. Thanks a million, babe. I can always count on you. Actually, real quick, stand back a little. There we go. Unfortunately, I'm still not in the greatest shape yet, so I can't help you fight or anything. But I'll be around just nearby if you need me. Oh, and don't worry, I didn't forget the reward I offered you. See you soon. Huh? Alright, mini dolls. I still have no HP and I'm dead. Okay. I already beat the first boss and I was doing like 12 minutes, so maybe this game isn't actually that long. It might actually be around like 30 minutes or less, actually. Is about how long the last game was? Gonna paint your wagon. Gonna paint it fine. Gonna use oil-based paint because the wood is fine. I have been listening to Paint Your Wagon too many times recently. I have this thing sometimes where I'll hear the music and then I need to listen to it way more than I need to for an amount of time before I get over it. I also have this thing where like it's not even, it could even not even be like a whole song, just be like part of a song. I remember I had this thing for when I, you know, the Punch-Out games, Punch-Out Wii, and the Give-A-Sunner remixes, I think that exists before Nintendo killed Give-A-Sunner. Never forget. Then the remix, the uploads of that, they'd have like the normal theme play, and then they'd have like the opponent down version, and then the Little Mac down version. I remember there was some points where I would just like listen to the Little Mac versions, down versions of those, which are only like, it's only like a loop of like a couple, like 10 to 20 seconds to just listen to it over and over again. I don't know, the thing. Or just listen to a very brief period of music for like a long time and not get bored of it. And I actually did that for one of my own covers that I made for a bit. Nice view, huh? The architecture of this whole building doesn't really make sense, though. I've never seen so many bottomless pits and doors before. Well, anyway, it's good to see you're safe. I was almost worried for a little bit back there. Oh, are you gonna start getting all romantic with me now? I'd be happy, but aren't we in the middle of a mission? Well, there's worse places for it than this, I will say. Wait, no, please tell me... Don't tell me that this is where you want to have that date I owe you. Well, I mean, it's a good, nice bridge. Some view of the Gensokyo of Neo. Now that I think about it, it's probably best if we get back to the mission. Yep, radio me if you end up in trouble, and I'll be careful. Getting trapped in a laser cage is a more common occurrence than you think. Great. They're on the bridge. I'm not done yet. But yeah, I made that cover of the Prison Rivers theme like a couple of weeks ago at this point. And like overall, I thought my cover of that was alright. There's like this one specific part. I don't mean to toot my own horn here, pun intended. But there's like one part of that from like a minute 50 to like 2 minutes and 1 second, which is literally 11 seconds. That yeah, I did that. I've done that a couple times. Just listen to that part over and over again, because it's honestly, it wasn't even intentional. Probably one of the best things I've ever made, and it was kind of just on accident. Uh-oh, another one of them. You there, straight to the point. Hand over the weapon, and we can all go home without trouble. Except me. I'm going on a date with my girlfriend, who is also not going home on account of me going on a date with him. Touhou Zero. Utsa Zero. I am the weapon! Oh, but you're a person. No! I am an android! I know full well what I said. Hey, Kagoy, you're not in this game. I am an android, a robot, a machine, a tool, a weapon! Oh, jeez. Regardless, I am what you're looking for, so your objective is right here. If you can handle me, that is. We will see who among us will still be going home after this. Oh, we're starting now. Okay. So yeah, I need to toot my own horn there for a second, but like 11 seconds. So that one thing is like, in my opinion, incidentally ended up being one of the best sounding things ever made. And then I also do the opposite of toot my own horn. The great thing about, you know, I have almost 1,000 videos by this point, but I can say with 100% confidence what the worst thing I ever done was the time I made a cover of No Heart. The time I made a cover of No Cock Like Horse Cock. So yeah, that's the worst thing I've ever done. I didn't even put in the description what that was an actual cover of, in case I didn't want to be someone's introduction to that song. But, you know, I figured I could say that now that I've put that joke in, like, the Crimson Vermilion thing. Game. That joke landed in my lap, I had to. What you doing there, Touhou? Some big-ass laser you got there. It's kind of your thing, you know? Ow! How long are you gonna do that? Alright, I was doing fine until that happened, and now I'm close to death again. Hey, whoa. Go in there! Ow. Okay, I'm actually, like, close to dying. I need to... That's... Right! And you're gonna do it again. No? Okay. Why do I feel like I'm doing, like, no damage now? Ow. Oh, yeah, I'm like one hit from death now at this point, aren't I? Oh boy! Yay! Oh god! Yeah, I'm dead. Oh boy, Touhou doing a full body tackle into me. Remember when he did that in Scarlet Curiosities, that boss fight that took me like half an hour? And then I had to do it again! Great. 30. 40. Don't be an idiot. Alright. No, I'm not gonna do that! That was the wrong button. Well, I was probably getting through the game too fast anyway. It'll be about 30 minutes. I keep losing here. In the future. Your boss fight will be nuclear generated. Okay, here we go. Right. Don't lose all my health this time. Oh, wait. Ow! I don't know why I yelled out there. I'm not physically attached to the game. The pain Sanae feels does not get transferred to me. It's not sword art in your lines. Draw within your lines. Just saying that reminded me of a time I, like, in first grade, where I was, like, trying to draw a picture between the lines. I had a nun as my first grade teacher. Just thought that'd be a thing to point out. And I went to a private Catholic elementary school. They used to have more nuns as teachers, but by the time I went there, all but the first grade teacher was retired. Okay. Ow! Okay. Right. Explosions. They're a problem. Okay. Okay. Let's move the mouse away from the end record button so I don't accidentally press the mouse and then end the recording. Probably a good idea. Alright, Touhou. That was a thing, right? A Cartoon Network show referenced Touhou, but she had a sandwich or something. I remember that being a thing. It is a Cartoon Network show that's far after my time. Before fucking CalArts took over or whatever. I don't know. I used to watch Cartoon Network, and the next thing I know, like when I see my younger siblings watching it, it's just, there was the Teen Titans Go era, where that was Teen Titans Go became the SpongeBob Cartoon Network for a while, and then after that, I don't know, every show looked like Steven Universe. Just like, why do they all look like Steven Universe now? I don't know. Back when I think back when I watched Cartoon Network, that show was only on like its first season or something. It turned into whatever it is now. She'll have like at least one spin-off now. Come on. Good, Touhou. Futsu Zero, she is the Mega Man Zero of Futsuhos. Her name is also Oak 00, it's like Oku but it's 2 zeros. Yes. I pressed the wrong button again. Oh! You know, I am not great at the form of entertainment. It's very commonly referred to as a video game. I'm not great at them. I'm not. That's why I'm playing on normal. Not anything harder than that. Come on. Alright. Right, explosions. Explosions. They're what murdered me last time. So don't let it happen again. Yeah, why do I feel like as soon as she gets to like the circular part of her health bar, I do less damage? Don't get hit by the thing. Okay. Oh, that's up! Come on, Utsuho, please. Utsuho, you're right there. Please, for the love of God, there we go. Like the most I've ever called Utsuho. I normally just call her Oku. I don't know why I didn't just do that. Person or weapon, we're going to have to take you in and now. Congratulations, you prove yourself to be too dangerous to ignore, though it's not like we didn't already assume that. No! I can't! The process and unit okay in there? You sound a little fried. Aye! I don't need your pity! All this nonsense about being a person, shut up! These days, if you put me in a small refrigerator in the same room, the fridge would have more personality than me! I am nothing! Just let me fulfill the one purpose I was built for! To be a weapon! Sorry babe, looks like it's time to bring out the big guns, you know, literally. You know the drill, remember to look away and cover your eyes if you don't want to get blinded. Didn't have to end this way. Yeah, me too. Well, here goes. Stop. Don't push this any further, all of you. Push it. She attacked us first. I don't care who started it. I'm ending it. Wow, alright. Whatever you say, Mom. Yikes, these things are pointy. Sorry about that, Utsu Zero. Look, I didn't really take this job because of the money or whatever. Okay, well, it got me in. But there's no way I'd agree to defending a nuclear weapon if that so-called nuclear weapon wasn't you, Utsu-Zero. I know better than anyone that it's possible for a robot to have a soul. And there's no robot I know, not among all my Dollbots or any other, with a soul that shines as bright as yours. You try to hide the fact that you're scared and that you doubt your reason for existing, but I've worked with enough androids to be able to tell how you really feel. In fact, you know what? I refuse to accept payment from the ones who put this self-doubt in you. I love you, Utsu-Zero, as a person, so please don't ever say you're nothing. Sorry, I'm just talking your ear off without thinking about your feelings. You might only see me as just another accomplice to your master's work. And if you were prepared to destroy everything, you probably didn't plan to ever see me again after today anyway. No one has ever said anything like this to me before. I was created, told I was born to destroy, and then let out into the world without saying anything. I didn't understand. Why did they program me with empathy if it wasn't meant to be used? That's a good question. Not to interrupt or anything, but geez, it sounds like there's some really shady stuff going on where you're from. But again, what else could we have expected from an urbanization called Neo-Underworld? Tell you what, Utsu-Zero, let's escape from here together, to somewhere so far away that you will never have to see your master again. I hope you get whatever modifications you need to be able to stop being afraid of yourself. I'm really good with mechanical stuff, you know? I think that would be good. Any objections to that, Sanae? None whatsoever. How could I separate them after this? We'll tell our boss that we destroyed the weapon and there was no one else involved. I'll call that a resolved incident. Would you love birds? I'm not a bird. Thank you, both of you. I knew I would count on old friends to come through where it counted. About that date that I owe you. It's gotta be a drinking party at your place, right? An excellent decision. You won't regret this. Open and close difficulty select 7 times for secret bonus modes? What? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Easier than easy. At this point, maybe it's too easy. Unparalleled speed, so fast it removes all the challenge. Probably only good for a quick laugh. Sluggish to the point it's not even fun anymore. So slow, don't try to beat this. No way to gain power. Enemies are all faster. The true ultimate challenge. For Mascus, Lunakick Plus. Oh boy. How fast is too fast? Too fast? 12 fast! I am speed! I'll only do that once. Okay, this is great. Oh my god, this is great. I go at the speed of sound, for I have places to go. But the rainbows are gone, for all the leprechauns were wiped out in the great leprechaun extinction event of 1378. Wait, no, the past. I mean, 3875. That would be the future, yes? I could have played a whole game like this. You know, I expected the game to be longer than 30 minutes anyway, so... Rolling around at the speed of Snake, a really fast snake. As you know, ran into a doll like 5 times. As you know, Sanae is the ultimate combination of frog, human, snake, and god. She has inherited all of the best abilities from every single organism she has become, and now has become the ultimate life form. Created by Gerald Konaknik. She swears revenge on humanity after they killed her. I don't know. Great move. The alternate timeline of this game. I'm dying. Anyone speedran this? The speedrun of this category sounds fucking amazing. Speed wagon. Alright. I can't be an idiot here. Come on. You did it! Come on! Is the robot cop. She is super futuristic robot, Terminator robotic, exciting movie look. Oi, I'll be back. It's a robot cop, robot cop, yeah. Come on! Can't even move! I am the most broken character in the fighting game. I fight I hit faster than the invincibility frames can even load in, so I can zero to death you in seconds. And then she goes back. Do you know what caused me to become like this, Batman? I used to be a humble Smash Brothers player, but then it happened. I finally made it to the finale of the Smash Bros. Tournament. The grand prize was $37,000. That would finally be enough to pay for my mother's cancer treatment. But then, the opponent, they picked Luigi, and the next thing I know, I got grabbed, and it was all over. I had no chance. My mother died a year later. I can never forgive Luigi for that. So I have made it my personal mission to destroy Nintendo headquarters. How long has this been going? Bye! I'm gonna die to Utsuho very quickly. I'm not gonna try any other modes because they're kind of pretty self-explanatory. There's the really easy mode. I don't think there's gonna be much to show from that. Is this a new move? Probably not. It's probably just... I didn't dash at you like an idiot last time. It looks different. Yeah. Who will die first? I'm not dodging any of your attacks, but you can't do anything! And then super slow mode is... I don't think and then Lunatic Plus, much like Awakening, Lunatic Plus is probably specifically made to torture people. Alright, that was that. Alright, boss, so I'm gonna make this giant nuclear weapon, right? Okay, and instead of just being like a cannon or whatever, we're gonna make it like a sentient robot. And we're gonna make it, like, develop feelings or whatever. You know, Joe, my scientist, I feel like you're doing this on purpose. Like, you purposely know the robot's gonna go against us. Why would you? Don't think about it, boss. There's a cat. Dr. Utsu-Zero still hasn't come back yet. Did you expect her to? Poor Orin. Are you lonely already? You heard the recording. We probably won't see her again. I'll miss her. As will I, but she has the right to make her own choices. She probably hates us now. That's understandable, considering. Why did we have to tell her she was a weapon? She had to come to terms with her independence on her own, or it would be meaningless. True power comes from having something or someone to protect, and the agency to do so against orders. If anyone tried to come between those two now, they would be unstoppable together. And so, although it was regrettable that you've lost a sister, the first part of our experiment was a resounding success. Alright, there's that. Alright. Am I really gonna go through the effort of editing something for this? I might. Who knows? Probably not. I've been kind of busy recently. Anyway, next time I'll play something else. Bye.